Are we live? We're live. Awesome. So, just going. Bam. Bam. Just ready to go. Bam. Keep track of if anything fucking weird is happening with stream. That's good. That's good. Why isn't this popping up? There you go. Nope, wrong button. Fuck. Bam, bam. I almost forgot to turn on stream avatars. What's up, Stack? How you doing, man? Where's my stream avatars button? There you are. Hey, Christian, how you doing? I also forgot that I had decided to switch the way everything was oriented like this, so I don't keep missing the... even more happened, man? Hey, what's up, Feisty? How you doing? We missed you yesterday. But how was Barnes & Noble? Been cleaning? How about you? I'm fine. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm really starting to get pissed at this fucking refinance company. This mortgage company that I'm doing my refinance through. Because I've had at least 3 or 4 different weeks, maybe 5, where they have told me, yeah, we'll be closing by the end of the week. We'll be closing by the end of the week. And then they keep changing that. Oh, this thing came up. This thing came up. Now we're supposed to, now early this week I got told, yeah, we are definitely closing by the end of this week. And then, like, you'll be getting a call on Wednesday, or was it Tuesday? I was either supposed to get a call on Tuesday or Wednesday to discuss, like, the final, like, disbursements and stuff. Didn't get that call. Yeah, it would have been, I was supposed to get the call on Wednesday. So Thursday, I messaged, like, hey, didn't get that call. Like, oh, yeah, don't worry, it's fine. We'll be able to close, we'll still be able to close, this week, Monday at the latest. Still didn't get the call yesterday. So I messaged them again today. And what the fuck did they say? What stupid goddamn thing? I said, still waiting call to go over debts and payments. Hey, Zach, I told Marla, my manager. She said she's just waiting on initial closing disclosures to balance out, and she will call. I'm thinking it'll be today. I'm thinking it will be today. It went from... It was supposed to be closed, entirely closed by the end of the week, today, to waiting on disclosures to even begin, like... I messaged them at 10. Will I still be closing by Monday? I need to get a vehicle, I need to travel so my girlfriend and I can visit her dying grandmother for Thanksgiving, and we made so much of our plans based around the fact that this was supposed to be done a while ago. I messaged him this 4 hours ago. Have not gotten a response. I'm really fucking furious. Because this whole time, my car broke down. And I started this process, and the whole time he told me, do not get a lease, do not get a new car loan, because that could fuck this whole thing up. So I've been not doing that. I've also not been paying any of the debts that I have, because it was supposed to be done by now. He said, if you make those payments, it could throw things off, because then we'll have to change the amount that we're writing in checks, and then it will, like, blah, blah, blah. So just let it go out. Don't make the payments unless it's going to hit that 30-day mark where they report it to a credit agency. So I haven't been making those. So now I've accrued so many fucking late fees on everything, and they're still not. I'm furious. Now the good thing is they're based out of Michigan. I'm based out of Virginia. Both states are a one-party consent state, which means only one person in a conversation needs consent to record the conversation. So I've been recording every fucking conversation that we have, and like I'm almost at a point where I want to contact a lawyer and be like, can I sue the shit out of them for like their consistent lying to me? If this doesn't close by the end of the month, one, I'm going to go to it. I already messaged a different company. I'm always talking to someone else, and like, if they don't close by Monday, I'll start up with you, and then like if they're not closed by Monday, and if they can't like make this fucking happen after it's been a month and a half when they said 10 to 14 days, then I'm going to reach out to a lawyer and be like, okay, I want to at least just on principle sue them for all the late fees I've accrued and for the inconvenience. Yeah, I had a busy day. It was so much fun. That's good. I just need fuck my Baber up and kept fucking my shit up trying to fix it and wouldn't give me my money back, then threatened to call cops on me if I refused to leave, so I just said fuck it and tried to unfuck my shit. Barber, gotcha. I was very confused. Yeah, I'm still having this fucking problem. And every day, every week, for the past like 5 weeks, they have said it will be done by the end of this week. And it hasn't been yet. So yeah, it's costing me money, it's costing me stress, and I'm fucking furious about it. What do I have? What do I have? Okay. Where am I going? And I don't know if it's, like, incompetence or lies that's causing it, but either way, if it's incompetence, they need to get better at their job. If it's them just straight up lying and constantly telling me, yeah, we'll be done soon, that way I won't reach out to another company and try to see if I can get a better deal or get someone who's actually going to do it, then I really want to sue them. If it's lies, then I want to sue them and demand, like, punitive damages just for the fucking... just so they learn their lesson and don't fucking do it again. I'm getting so fucking angry about this. This was supposed to be done a while... It was supposed to be done before the end of October. That's what I was told. We will be done by the end of October. It's almost the end of November, and we're not fucking done yet. And like I said, I haven't been able to get a car. Haven't been able to get a car because if I get a lease or a loan, that can affect the ability for this to finish. So I've been walking fucking everywhere, but Thanksgiving's coming around. We're trying to visit my girlfriend's dying fucking grandmother for Thanksgiving. They're in Tennessee, so I'm gonna need a fucking car, but I can't get a car because they won't close on this goddamn shit. It's the same shit I've been bitching about with my refinance that they keep delaying. And I have a recording of him saying, "Don't pay any of your bills. Don't pay any of your bills. Don't pay any of your debts off yet." I'm goddamn. I've been looking forward to getting this done because I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna free up so much money. It's gonna like really give me that safety net I need, and I'll finally be able to get the new car. Blah blah blah. And then they just keep fucking it. But how's everyone else doing today? I know, Stack, you're kind of dealing with some bullshit too. But how about everyone else? Let's get happy thoughts going. Let's talk about happy things. That's awesome. That's really good. Did you get to save anyone? Where'd the gold slime go? Damn it, I only got one gold port. That's bullshit. You're bald and aerodynamic now. I mean, that could be a good thing. That could be a good thing. You'll be better at swimming and running. That's all good, right? Something. Yeah, bald doesn't work for everyone. You'd have time to have the right face for it. Yeah, I mean, how did they fuck up shaving your head? Oh. How did they fuck up shaving your head? Yeah, go ahead and pop into center stage. Let's hear the story of how they fuck up shaving your head. No, pretty uneventful. Just a couple swim classes and old people relaxing in a hot tub, just relaxing. Do you, like, are you also teaching the swim classes, or are you just watching to make sure nothing horrible happens during the swim class?
Well,
Hey, what's up? You're not into being cold today? Okay. Oh yeah, you're kind of around where I'm at, so yeah, it is cold near us.
oh, it's comfortable as hell today.
It was cold enough that when I walked to the gym, I wore my hoodie. Like, I wouldn't have needed it because it wasn't windy, but if it was windy, it would have been bad for me. Like, that's
It's a
really what
nice-
gets me. Like, I could be in 0 degrees. If there's no wind, I'll be basically fine. The moment that wind hits, I get bad.
It is a nice 47 degrees today.
Yeah, you know. It was, when I woke up, it was below 40.
But yeah, so just to give a quick thing, because it's a lot to try to type out and everything. I went to the barbershop, told them bald head, use a straight razor to go over it,
Mhm.
trim up the beard, and that's it. That's what I like to go with.
Yeah.
Barber's like, well, straight razor would take a long time. I can't really do that, but I got these, like, one of the foil shavers.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, I have this, I can use it. I'm like, dude, straight razor, that's what I want. He's like, well, I can't really do that, and no one else here has a straight razor and all. And I'm like, fine, just go over it a couple times to make sure that it's skin bald.
Yeah.
So he goes over it with the foil shaver and everything, and when we get to the end of it, it's still like patches of like little short hairs and everything, and I'm pointing them out to him and everything. He's going over them again, and he's not actually doing, like, you know how if you use a foil razor, you gotta flatten out the skin and everything so you can actually get close to the scalp.
Yeah.
He's not doing that. I'm telling him to do that. He's not doing that. So then it got to the point where it's like, okay, good enough. Then comes for my actual beard. I'm like, look, can you just trim it up, like shorten it a little bit and everything so it's not as scraggly, everything's even and everything. He's like, yeah. So he's going. going, and then he ends up like the right side ends up being longer than the left side of my face, and I'm like, dude, the left side is shorter than the right side. Can you even it out? He's like, okay, well, yeah. Let me just. I'm like, dude, just slap a guard on the damn razor.
Yeah.
Like just like a 3 guard. It doesn't like 3 guard is roughly around 1.5 millimeters. Like slap a 3 guard on it, run it over it so it's all nice and even and everything. Oh, okay. And he still manages to fuck it up. And I'm like, okay, dude, look. I told you simply what I wanted.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, well, I'm like, dude, you have not done what I have asked you. You continuously fucked up my shit. And he's like, okay, well, that'll be $32. It's like, motherfucker, I am not paying you. You fucked up my shit.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, you have to pay. I'm like, let me talk to your manager, dude. He's like, oh, we don't have a manager here.
Is it one of those places where you rent a chair?
I'm guessing. The place itself is called Barbershop 27.
Okay.
And it is one of those, you know, like, oh wow, look, it's a black-owned barbershop and shit. It's like one of those places where it's like, ah yes, we have no skill. We have a ton of barbers and everything. That's my pizza. But I'm just like, okay, so, I'm not going to pay you. You have fucked up my shit. I told you specifically what to do and told you I would pay you for that. You refused to because you said it was not convenient. And you have done the exact opposite. And as I've told you and pointed out things, you have continuously failed to fix simple things that I have told you. So then apparently the shop owner, quotation marks, comes over and he's like, look man, you gotta pay him, you gotta get the fuck out of here, or I'm gonna call the cops on you. So it's like, fantastic.
Gotta love it.
So
and it's weird because generally you think when I hear barber, I think someone that has more skill than like your average hairstylist. And like what my understanding at least was a barber, one of the things that differentiates a barber from a hairstylist, part of it is training on using a straight razor.
Well, that's also certification-wise and all. Stylist is a stylist. They can't do anything actually to skin contact, whereas a barber, because they have particular barber license and everything, they can do things like straight razors and stuff like that. Actually, can have the risk of breaking the skin.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay. So I end up having to go to Dollar Tree, buy a pack of razors to actually shave my damn head and I'll get it even. My beard, I, using my own clippers, managed to get it even, but the thing is, from what was like almost the 2 inches that I had before, now it's roughly just 1 inch.
Yeah.
And it's like...
That sucks. It's fucking annoying when someone fucks up your hair because that takes a while to fix. Like you have to wait for it to grow back, and in the meantime, you look bad.
Yeah, it's more so just like combining all this with the bullshit of the VA and everything today, and then me trying to go to Dave and have Dave...
DAV?
Like, yes.
It's DAV, it's not Dave. That's very confusing. Calling out feisty? Don't call out feisty.
Keep calling out feisty.
How dare you? She's not wrong. I like the weather being colder because it's easier to bundle up than warmer because you can only take off so much. But like I don't mind the cold, but I prefer it being around 65 to 72 degrees outside.
Okay, where the fuck did I put the other oven mitt?
Wait, hold on. Oh, there's a lot, yeah. But the instructions were off to lifeguard, so I wasn't alone, but I did call out, so at least I'm under a blanket and safe. That's nice. You want to join us for some Dead by Daylight or some other games, group games later? It's Snowed, Wisconsin, 2 days ago. putting up fights.
Yeah,
It's nice. Fucking up your hair is one thing, but if you fuck up a man's beard, that's a sin. Read the whole message, Zach. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be good. Like, I should be good to join like a round. I'm trying to get pizza off the rack. Couldn't find the other oven mitt. I don't know where the fuck I put it.
Hmm.
But yeah, like if everything's straight and everything, I should be able to join like around 5-ish. If you're doing that, I gotta pick my brother up from work at 4.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's fun.
Good times.
My life right now is kind of in shambles, but I'm doing everything I can to make sure it's at least functional.
Yeah, I mean that's the most you can do sometimes. Sometimes it's just you're in survival mode, and that's the best you can manage.
God damn it! I forgot about my shirt here. I haven't been to work since Wednesday, so this thing's been sitting out here. Da da dee da dee dum da da dee da dee dum.
If I don't feel good, I'm going to call out of work, even if it's not good to do so. Yeah, no, 100%. Like
Now I gotta.
if you're not feeling great, then one, I always hated the people that would be ill. They would be sick, and they would still come into work and spread their sickness to fucking everybody. Like,
It's even funner when you work in a.
but I got
hospital
work
and
to
they
get done. None of the work is that. To be fair, like I've had a few times when the mission was, needed to get done enough that I was like, okay, I'm gonna come into work and do this. And I had a few times that my bosses just said, no, go the fuck home. It's fine. I said, well, just let me finish this thing real quick and then I'll go home. But yeah, no, when people like are just sick and come into work and it's spread around everywhere, it's like, no, fuck you, stop. To be fair, in America, we don't always have the best, sick leave policies. Military, at least if I got an SIQ shit, I didn't have to worry about it affecting my paycheck.
Then you also had docs sometimes that don't want to write that and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, you're fine, you're fine.
We had almost the opposite. We had docs that would write SIQ shits, at least at my first command, for nothing. Like we were in the middle of a high ops tempo one time. Like we had a lot of shit going on, and one of my troops went in and got an SIQ shit for he was just tired. He hadn't been sleeping well, and needed like an extra day or two of rest. And Doc wrote the SIQ shit for him. I was furious.
My unit's fucking corpsman. He couldn't pull his head out of his ass enough to actually be able to do his job and shit. Where it's like, cool. Hey Doc, I got a fucking brace. I need to go to medical. Okay, hold on. Here's some Motrin. Make sure you drink water. Change field.
Oh, my second command was kind of like that, where like that was the one where I went into medical to get a PRT waiver because I still had my major back issues that they still had not even begun treating yet, and I walked into medical, hobbled over, barely able to like move and walk in intense pain, and the like lieutenant commander military doctor that I saw basically tried to accuse me of malingering. He was like, well, it's interesting, you haven't gotten a PRT waiver for this issue before. I was like, yeah, because like I've been fine, but I injured my back. Like it's an injury. It's not like a chronic condition. It's an injury. He's like, oh, that's can you stand up? But it's like, I can't. Like he's like, no, just like stretch all the way out. It's like, I can't. It's like, son, I am ordering you to stretch all the way out. It's like, I fucking can't. Like he wanted me to stand up straight. It's like, I can't. I'm in intense pain. I cannot do that. And then eventually it's like, okay, I guess I'll sign this. Come back in 2 weeks to see if you're feeling better. Like, piece of shit. You absolute human garbage. Well, if I don't feel good, and I've got work in 2 hours, 7 hours. My job isn't like they want us to work even if we're dying. Yeah, no, that's good. That's very good. Living in a no-fault state, second part. I'm just starting to not care and worrying about me. No, that's good. Working stand up. What kind of shit is that? Yeah, no, military docs are fucking garbage. It's the civilian doctors that work for the military are kind of hit and miss. A lot of times, they're the ones that are, you know, more relaxed, more likely to write a shit, more likely to, you know, do all that.
Shit,
But
I might be the Navy side.
oftentimes they're civilian doctors for the military. Because one, for a while, the reasons people would become civilian doctors for the military is because you did not have to have malpractice insurance if you were a civilian working for the military, because a military person cannot sue the military doctor for malpractice. We don't have the right to. So that's why sometimes they do it just because they've had so many incidents and can't get malpractice insurance anymore. Other times they were like at the bottom of their class, barely graduated, so no one else will hire them, but the military will. And then the military doctors that are military, a variety of reasons, sometimes a similar thing, sometimes it's a matter of they were going to school on the GI Bill and got their commission, or they were already an officer, reservist, going to school to become a doctor, and this was the easiest way for a bunch of reasons like that. But they tend to be the worst when it comes to actually giving out shits and giving a shit about their troops that they're taking care of, because they still have that military mentality that is not conducive to good healthcare. Did not mean to do that. I teleport back? Good.
Oh, fantastic. My fucking computer's display just went black.
Cord might be loose?
No, because I was sitting down and it was perfectly fine. Da 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 da.
Of course, so we're just a
Okay.
number at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of workplaces that are like that overall. Military, definitely. Corporate places, yeah, it's definitely how much are you bringing in money? Or in the military's case, it's are you getting the mission done? And that's all they care about. They do not care about you as a person. It's very much just get the mission done. Now, at the lower levels, you might have a boss that cares. Your direct NCOIC might give a shit, maybe. But they answer to someone, and somewhere down the line, there's people that don't care. I got talked to one time for going to the emergency room because I genuinely thought I was having a heart attack, like I was having a really intense pain in my chest. And I got talked to, like, not necessarily told off, but sternly talked to about the fact that I did not call my chief. I didn't even have my chief's number, but the fact that I did not call my chief to tell him I was going to the emergency room. I went to the emergency room at, like, past midnight. Because I had horrible intense pain in my chest, and I thought it was a heart attack. Yeah, and there's very much a level of just, if it's, listen, except for certain jobs, like certain jobs where you have like a duty of care to your customer, worry about you, man. Don't screw over your coworkers unfairly, but like worry about you. When you're at work, get your job done. But like if you are unhealthy, if you have something that makes it not good for you to go into work, fuck them. Fuck the company. Like, worry about you, because they're not going to. They're going to find a reason to fire you if they decide all of a sudden you're inconvenient. They're going to find a reason to, not give you your raise if all of a sudden it doesn't allow the CEOs to get their big bonus at the end of the year. The only time when I'm like, okay, that's not necessarily right, is when it's a job where you have a duty of care to a customer. Like, if you're a home health aide, and you just decide, I'm not feeling good today, Janice doesn't need her medication today, it's kind of fucked. But other than that, yeah. And that's the advice I give people in the military, that are joining the military, ask me about joining the military. Is now, when I was younger, I used to be very Joe. I used to be very, it's about service, it's about duty, it's about honor. It's about drive. It's about power. We stay hungry. We devour. And now I'm just like, listen, join for whatever reason you're doing. Pick a job that you like. Do your job well. Remember, your job could be the difference, and you doing your job well could be the difference between someone living or dying. But take care of yourself. Look out for yourself. That's the big thing. That is the most important factor, is make sure that you are okay, because at the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about you. Physically incapable of doing the simple task at this moment in pain. Yeah, no, it's at some point I would prepare a whole long rant about all the medical bullshit I had to deal with in the military. Because that is a whole different beast. Yeah, Feisty, do you want to join us for some DBD or something later? I got I posted it in the Discord, like a few different games I'm thinking about. Just I want to get a good group gaming together again. I want to unlock the bees. I want to unlock the bee so that I can have them handle this for me. Yeah, it's, I mean, to me there's like for me it would really depend. Like, if I was the only person that had the ability to accomplish a task that needed to get done that day, then I might be like, yeah, I'll finish this at home if I can. But if there's someone else that can do it, in most situations, you should not be the only person that can get a job done. That's just a failure of management. There should always be some sort of backup plan. In the military, in the specific job that I worked, there were a lot of times when I was the only person that could do the job. Because I was the only person with the requisite information. I was the only person with whatever, for several different reasons. I might have been the only person. So there were times when I went in feeling like shit because the mission needed to get done. But those were also higher stakes than most corporate jobs. Yeah, 100%. And is there a reason? Okay, see you, Paul. Is there a reason why, like, because you're a dog groomer, correct? That's what you do? Is there a reason a coworker couldn't have handled the dog? If, like, they're really worried about the customer, like, being upset about it, is there a reason you couldn't have had, like, a coworker, or they couldn't have had, like, a coworker, like, hey, can you groom this dog? Okay, I got that all settled and ready to go. I'm gonna go get some more of those mints that I put down here. I think I put the mints down here. Look at all them slimes. Now that's Yeah, that's really stupid. It's there's so often. I think this is something like I think it was Zach Hazard of Mike Burnfire said at some point about one of his previous bosses. But there's like those bosses that like they live to work, and there's so many like owners of companies, bosses, owners of companies, whatever, that to them this endeavor is their life's work. They are making a lot of money. This is the most important thing to them. This is whatever. So they expect everyone else to put in the same level of effort into it that they are, that they want to, that they expect. But for most people, it's just a job. They don't, at the end of the day, they're not building equity in this company. Like the workers aren't building equity in this company. The employees aren't building equity in the company. They don't benefit, unless it's like a by commission job, they don't benefit from greater sales. They don't benefit from any of this stuff. So they have to balance that with their life. They have to balance the amount of effort they're going to put in and with their life and with the compensation they're receiving. Because, yeah, there's like, if I had a job and they're like, we're going to pay you a fuck ton of money, but we're going to need you to work more hours and be on call and stuff like that, I'm going to balance that out with, is the money worth it? Is the work-life balance worth it? Because ultimately, at the end of the day, I don't have an ownership stake in the company. If the company does well, I always believe if I have a job, if like whatever job it is, if I'm getting paid to do it, I'm going to do it as well as I can while I'm there. But you don't have to go above and beyond what is expected of you, what like is reasonably expected of you, just because someone wants you to do that. Do your job well when you're there. Try not to screw over your fellow employees. Other than that, like it's not your business. It's their business. They should have set up a structure that allowed them to still get their job done, still get the work done, even if someone calls out. And if they don't have that, that's on them. Anything I could reasonably upgrade right now? Warp tech. Okay, I don't know where this one is, but I basically explored the entirety of that island as much as I can. I need to go to the other one. If employers want their employees to go above and beyond, they need to have incentive. They need to motivate the employee to do so. They need to motivate the employee that there is a good reason for them to be acting that way. Is it promotion opportunity and like, hey, listen, you could get into management, you can get into corporate, you can get into whatever, but we need to see that you have drive. That's one thing. Cool. Stock option, benefits, things that make it worth it to put in that extra bit of effort. Like even Wawa right now, if you work more than 6 months at Wawa, they will give you healthcare. They will give you stock options. They will give you a 401k plan. Like those are motivating factors. Like, okay, cool. I want to do well in this job because, and I want to go a little bit above and beyond because one, you could go to corporate. You can like, if I'm doing really well, then I might get promoted. I might get sent to corporate. I might get a better paying job. But I have stock options. I have this job is offering me more than just a basic paycheck. And I'm very much someone that when I'm at work, when I'm at a workplace, I'm gonna bust my ass. I'm gonna do the job as well as I can. Like, that's just I have trouble when I feel like I'm not the hardest working person there. But I've also learned to look out for myself. I had an NCOIC, or it wasn't my NCOIC. I had an E6. He was a staff sergeant when I was working at a joint command that tried to guilt trip me because I was taking 2 weeks of leave for Christmas. He tried to guilt trip me because I was taking 2 leaves of leave. He tried to guilt trip me because I was taking 2 leaves a week. He tried to guilt trip me because I was taking 2 weeks of leave to go visit my family for Christmas. Because, in his words, if you are not maxing out your stored leave every year, you are a dirtbag that does not care about your job. That was the mentality that they tried to put into you in the military. And that took a while to break. Now, I took my leave. I wasn't constantly taking leave, but I took leave for Thanksgiving and I took leave for Christmas, depending on which one I was allowed to do. And I was going to visit my family, but I had not just him, but a lot of other people try to judge me by the fact that I didn't store up all my leave and only use it when I had to. Because in the military, if you use your leave, you're a dirtbag. I'm trying to find the right way to navigate all of this. Ooh. An ore. Fucking Christ. Okay. Magma slime. Or they're boom slimes, that's right. Boom slime. I don't care about this. This is a new one. I need it. I need it. Why don't I have the water tank yet? You can kill tars. Yeah, eat that. God damn it. Okay. Aha! Come here. Just find my guy, my Malone Company guy, just got back to me because I messaged him. Will I still be closing by Monday? I need to get a vehicle. I need to travel so my girlfriend and I can visit her dying grandmother for Thanksgiving and meet so much for plans based around the fact that this was supposed to be done a while ago. That's the goal, to have it closed by Monday or early next week. I'm jumping into the file now. The goal of when to change it when to close has changed so many fucking times. Like I'm gonna take a minute before I respond to him because part of me wants to call at him and just fucking scream. Hey, what's up, big guy? It's been a minute. How you doing? Slime Rancher is great. I do love Slime Rancher a lot. It's definitely a comfort game, even though right now I'm currently raging randomly at stuff. Broke your phone, just got a new one? Okay, it's good. It's good. What is it, a fancy new one? Okay, I'm gonna need to go back, grab some pomegranates to crack that guy open. I also think there's another one I'm aware of. I think it's a bat one. I'm gonna try to grab as much pomegranate and fruit that I can. Oh, pomegranate, yeah. It's pomegranate. I don't know anything about the iPhones. I don't know if that's a good one or not. I'm an Android guy. Did he disappear already? God damn it. Okay. How do I get out of here? There. Straight line, that's how. Okay, so fairly new. It's not old, but it's not brand new, which is fine. I mean, at a certain point, the newer phones are just... There's so much... Like, there's so little improvement, it seems like, between newer phones that the average person would really notice. Pursue before I got so advanced in the first one. Yeah, I really love Slime Rancher 1 a lot. I got really good at that, if that's something you could say, to the point where like I did those time challenges they had where you had like 30 minutes to earn whatever, and I excelled at them. Slime Rancher 2 is still technically early access, so they're still releasing new stuff and updating it and blah, blah, blah. There's stuff I hope they add. I hope they make the bee drone system more elaborate. The only thing that makes me sad about Slime Rancher 2 is there is a level of lack of longevity. Like, after a point, there's nothing new to do. And you can reach that point pretty quickly sometimes. Which makes me sad, because it's like, I want to keep playing this, but there's nothing new for me to do. I have 300 hours in the first one. Let's see how long I have in it, because I played it a lot. I have 196.8 hours in the first one. So you're beating me there. I never got to the max Z rank, though. What's the max Z rank? I also do want... I've heard there's a lot of mods and stuff for this. So I do kind of want to check out the mods to see if it adds more stuff that I would find satisfying. Okay, these guys are all doing their thing. What is it you got? Oh, you need the Oka Okas, and I don't have that yet. What do these guys need? Hold on. You need briar hens, and I also haven't found that yet. Who who needs? Okay, you guys need the sea hens. That's easy deasy. I got those. You need stony hens. I don't have stony hens. Oh, you need odd onions, not okokos. Who needs these guys? These are the painted hen. Who needs the painted hens? I don't even know what like max Z rank is in reference to be honest. I didn't know there was ranks. Don't need that. I would like that. I would like that. Don't know what I'm going to combine with you yet, but... Oh, okay, then yeah. I've maxed that out. I know what I'm going to combine with them. I am going to combine the honey plorts with them. Because I always like... I do that in the first one, too, is honey and... whatchamacallit? You got to rank 26. I mean, why not just take that little bit extra? Not hard. To be fair, I got my shit set up when I was on Slime Rancher 1 so that I was just constantly producing money. Like, I could just sleep again and again and again, and then the drones would just pour money in. I don't think I was ever paying attention to the 7Z Club because we was more finding bugs and doing stuff. That's fair. I mean, there's a lot of times in games like that where there's, like, a feature that is maybe prominent or not so prominent that I don't even know exists because I'm too interested in doing all the other things you can do. That's part of why, like, I'm really hoping they make the drone system more elaborate. Because I would love to have more of that, you know, machining and automation. Because that's part of games like this that I enjoy is doing that. Sleep until morning. One, just making it so that you can upgrade the bees to be able to do more or maybe hold more water. Because I did hate the fact that, like, I want to say it was like basically every day you had to refill their water. I'm getting a... Allstate trying to sell me shit again. Fucking hate them. All the stuff from the Saber Slimes area. Yeah, the feral slime thing was kind of cool. Before it's on the lab, and I would constantly die from my adventures. Fair. Yeah, all the lab stuff was cool. The extra stuff that they added was cool. I really liked the concept of the feral slimes. That you couldn't get any basic ones, but if you could turn your guys into feral slimes, that was really neat. Oh, I need to keep these. The fun sounds of the game. Also got all the yeah. I mean, it's just a nice, relaxing game. Like if you let it be. If you let it be, it is a very nice and relaxing game. Fucking Christ. think I should join my high school basketball team or rec team? Do you enjoy playing basketball? And do you enjoy playing basketball? And 2, would you want to be on a team playing basketball? Because being on the sports team playing basketball requires you to go to practices, requires you to go to the events and participate in a greater way that takes up more of your time. If that's something you enjoy and that's something you want, then definitely, yeah, do it. But if you just prefer to kind of casually play basketball, you don't want to be involved in the competitive side of it and the needing to go to practices and stuff, then maybe not. But that's entirely based on what you get out of it. What would you enjoy about being on the basketball team, you know? While now, but I have to go to more advanced team for rec, but it was just to be on JV on the high school team. Huh? I mean, that's entirely like how much time commitment do you want to put into it? Is it something that you want to? Because I know a lot of sports guys in high school, that kind of becomes what their life is about during that time period, just because they have to constantly go to practices, they have to constantly be doing stuff. If that's something that you want, then definitely go for it. Hell yeah. If you just kind of want to do it as a more casual thing and don't want to worry about that, then maybe not. But again, that's entirely based on what you get out of it and why you want to do it. Hey, what's up, Luna? How you doing? Luna, I'm not gonna, like, it is starting to become frustrating. I'm not gonna consistently stop what I'm doing on stream to look at whatever extra thing you're doing. I have not seen your Steam profile link. I'm not gonna look right now. I'm trying to play this game and enjoy that. But consistently when you come into my stream, you ask me to stop what I'm doing and do this or do that and do this or do that. I'm not going to. I don't care. You said, by the way, you like my profile picture on Steam. That would require me to stop what I'm doing and go look. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to stop stream to look at something you send me. I'm not going to consistently do that. I've tried to set that boundary. I've tried to communicate that much more politely up to now. But legitimately, every time you come into stream, and I enjoy having you in stream, but every time you come into stream, one of the first things you do is ask me to do something else. My life has been about basketball for about 3 years now, and my team already practices 4 times a week, so I'd be practicing 1 day less a week, so I'd probably have more time. I mean, hell, if that's what you like, man, do it. If that's what you like, go ahead and do that. Okay. Go ahead, Luna. If me setting a boundary of I do not like when this happens, I do not like when you come into stream and start demanding that I do other things, is your reason to leave, then leave. I'm okay with that. If you cannot respect a boundary, or if me setting boundaries is something that sets you off, go ahead. What I'm not going to do is cater to things that frustrate me and annoy me. Or cater to people that will not respect boundaries. Yeah, if like, listen, if you like basketball that much and you're already spending that much time and it does not bother you, like, you're okay with that, fucking do it, man. Hell yeah. That bad grammar, but that was a sad amount of grammar, Luna. Notionally, they're from Japan. I never know what to believe with them because their story changes pretty constantly. The last stream they popped in, they claimed to have been in law enforcement for 45 years, despite the fact that they said they're 25. So I don't know where the truth lies with them. They might not be Japanese at all. They might be, I don't know. But it is not something I like when people consistently pop into my stream and start being like, hey, go do this, go look at this, click on this, click on this. It's one thing when it's people I know personally or have known in stream for a while, and they're like, hey, have you seen this thing? I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out or whatever. But not when it's every time, hey, look at this, you should check out my profile picture, you should check, hey, I just sent you lyrics for a song, go check that out, go do this, go do everything else but your stream, because then you're making it about you. And oftentimes I've noticed it comes at the detriment to me trying to interact with other people on stream. It becomes overpowering. It means I can't respond to them, or if I try to respond to them, or anytime someone else on stream says something, it somehow gets oriented back to the person that's demanding I do this and do that. And I don't appreciate that. I want everyone in my community to feel welcome and to feel like they're allowed to talk. And they're allowed to have equal time with it. And just as a general rule, I don't like liars. I don't like people that make things up for attention, or really anywhere in that spectrum of people that are going to say whatever they want to get the most attention out of it. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes me not able to trust you and not want to interact with you. And there was a level where I'm willing to put up with it because I recognize that some people just kind of need the attention. Some people just kind of need, they're lonely, they have whatever issue, whatever it is, they need that little bit of extra. And I'm like, you know what? I'm a streamer. I'm here to entertain. And if people can find a little bit of comfort out of coming into my stream and talking to me and having me interact with them, I'm very happy that I can provide that for them. But when it becomes excessive, when it becomes demanding attention, no. You are not the only person in the room. You are not the only person in stream. You are not the most important thing. Other people deserve time and attention too. And other people deserve to not be talked over. And other people deserve to be listened to. And people in general deserve to not be lied to. Because that is a slippery slope of once you start lying for attention, it gets excessive. It gets insane. You're demanding sympathy from people. You're wanting people to feel bad for you. You're wanting this. And that can become draining on everybody involved. And it's not fair. And generally, I try to be incredibly polite, and I'd like whatever put up and be, you know, maybe be more subtle about it, and then be more vocal and more vocal and more vocal about, hey, don't do this. But especially after last stream, where like I just realized, okay, you're blatantly lying to people for attention. That's not okay. Like that, like yeah, that set me off a lot. When there were very clear lies going on last stream because of, or the last stream that they were in, because they wanted the extra attention. No. That is not okay. Lying for attention, like lying about more serious things too, for attention, especially when it's at someone else's expense, when someone else is talking and sharing their story, and you're like, oh yeah, what about me though? That's not okay. I try to be my best and not demanding in your stream, and like streams like a much more chill and friendly therapy sessions. Yeah, that's what I try to be. And I have my streams where I'm just wildly bitching about something as a catharsis thing, and I get people talking. But I ultimately want people to just come in and enjoy, and this to be a relaxing experience for them, not a taxing one. And you're always good. And it's like, again, it's one thing when people are like, hey, have you seen this thing? Have you seen this thing in general? Like, have you heard about this? Like, something in the news or some weird thing about a game that's going on. Have you heard about this? Cool. When it's coming in and saying, hey, can you look at my thing? Can you focus this on me? That gets a little bit annoying. And when it's constant, that gets really, really frustrating and disrespectful. And yeah, you've always been good, big guy. Like, I've never had a problem with you. Hey, what's up, Ariel? How you doing? I'm trying to find at least one more of these, whatchamacallit, the fire slimes. What? That's fair. You have your on and off times. You have the times when you're like in stream a lot, and then you have the times where it goes forever, and it's like, oh yeah, they're just gone. I just kind of assume you're busy. I don't hold it against people when they get shit in their lives and they can't pop into a stream. Like, I am not the most important. My goal is to be entertaining and to be a positive and relaxing experience for people in general. I'll set boundaries, obviously, because boundaries need to be respected. But I'm not going to be like upset that people aren't showing up. Yeah, it's frustrating when like you're trying to get like that one slime, or like I fill my chests with, or my corrals with 10, because that's kind of, the fuck was that? I don't know what that is. Hold on. I can find more of this later potentially. I don't know what this is. Storm glass. Okay. Shit. I'm not getting rid of the strange diamond. That's important, but that storm glass seems rare. But yeah, or when like I try to fill my things with 10 because that's around the level where I found, like they will start breaking out of the air nets of the corral. So I fill it with 10. So I try to find either 10 of the slime that I'm wanting or 5 of the 2 slimes I'm trying to mix, of each of the 2 slimes I'm trying to mix together if I can. But then sometimes, what the fuck? Okay, I know I can get more briar hens. I have no clue what this stuff is. I want it. Lightning mode. Okay. I know where the briar hens are now. I can get to them. That's not going to be a problem. But yeah, like I'll have times when it's just real hard to find that right amount, or I'll find them and all of a sudden they get eaten by tar or they become a largo, and now I can't harvest them and it's upsetting. But how you doing, Ariel? I haven't seen you around in a bit. I think I don't remember the last time I saw you say anything in chat. I also know there's some people that will show up to stream and then never talk in chat, and then when they finally do, like I've had people straight up say, "Yeah, I've been in the last like several streams." I just don't talk in chat, and then I get really confused. And I always feel bad when I don't recognize people, especially like it's happened a good bit when people have popped into the YouTube side of the stream or have popped in from YouTube and they're like regular commenters on the shorts and the videos, and then I don't recognize them because my brain just separates those two. I'm going to try to go all the way back there and regather all that shit that I'm missing here in a second. One of my adventures was trying to see how many tar slimes I could fit in one crowd, and let's say there were a lot of dead slimes. Yeah, that's a hard one. You can't really keep them calm. There's nothing you can do to stop them from trying to escape. I remember when I first, like, the first time I played through Slime Rancher, I could not figure out why I kept getting tar slimes in my corrals and in my base, because I did not realize... Son of a bitch, that's an odd... Okay, hold on. I'll come back the same way. I did not realize that you'd get the tar slimes from feeding a Largo slime a plort that it's not supposed to have. I just launched all 14 into containers and lost so many slimes. Damn. Did you do it by just feeding Largo slimes plorts, or did you like try to capture Largo slimes and put them in there? Oops, wrong way. Move them just out to the crowd and quickly toss them in there because the tar slimes they would eat the slimes. Ah, yeah, no, that makes sense. Well, hell, fucking 14, that's not bad. Like I said, I tend to only keep 10 in at a time. Because that's when they will start breaking out a lot, it seems. I don't need this, I need incinerator. There you go. Ash trough, yes. There's no more upgrades for this. Go ahead and put another one right here. Incinerator. Ash trough. Okay. Grab a bunch of these. Hold on, I'm texting someone. I'm so sorry. I gotta go practice basketball. The big rack. Okay. I gotta send something to my. I'm sending something to someone. All right, if anyone's in chat right now, I'm handling some refinance shit because they keep fucking me. Okay, what am I doing? What? Justin Kurth, hello. Okay. I need to get to there. Yeah, I got that. I got some briar hens. F1. Dervish slime. Got it. That was the other one I wanted, was the prickle pear. Oh yeah, and the odd onion. I almost forgot the odd onion. Okay, I'll get that. I need to make my way back. Okay. Fuck. Bye, Mr. Tanuki. Oh, hey, what's up, Gio? How you doing, man? How many more days you got left? How long till you leave? You leave for MEPS on Monday? Okay, okay. Coolsies, you excited? We're gonna be doing some like group games, like some Phasmophobia, some Dead by Daylight and shit later. Would you like in on that? One, I want to get a lot of people possible. That way, if we do Dead by Daylight or Lockdown Protocol, we could have entirely our own lobby. I'll be starting that in like an hour and a half, maybe. Gotta go say hi to some friends after I finish up cleaning out my office. Aw, that sucks. And I imagine you're gonna want to spend the weekend with your family. That's a shame. Now they got Sunday afternoon. Well, I'll be doing a Friendsgiving thing on tomorrow, so I won't really be available tomorrow. But maybe when I get back, we could do some gaming or something. You know, give you a little send off, I guess. Nope, that's not where that goes. You are gonna get a chicken coop, and whenever you get, but once you graduate boot camp, man, once you get to your A school and you got a little bit of free time, come in, say hi. Coolsies. Then we could pull you in and have you tell us what boot camp's like now, and I could bitch and moan about how you have it so much easier than I did, and I'll get some of the guys that are older than me to bitch and moan about how I had it so much easier than they did, and everyone will be bitching and moaning. Coolsies. How you feeling, man? Are you getting nervous? Are you getting a little bit anxious? Okay, prickle pear I don't even need yet. I got the coop all the way upgraded. They're just kind of hanging out there. Oop. Do. Bam, 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 bam. Crazy to think that the day is right around the corner. Always seemed like my ship out day was months away. Yeah, it's weird how that feeling is, man. Like both getting in and getting out of the military, it's such this. It always feels like this mix of really close and really far away. Like it feels like because it's like you're transitioning into this entirely different part of your life. Like nothing will be exactly the same. Everything's going to be different, at least a little bit. So it feels so foreign and so weird. Like, both going in and getting dropped off at MEPS and taken to that airport, and then, like, arriving at Great Lakes felt unreal. It felt like a weird dream, almost. And then past that, graduating boot camp, and then going off to the different place, and then going to my first command, and then finally when I got out of the military, and there was like, it was the last day I ever put my uniform on. And like, that hit me so, it didn't feel normal, and I still have my uniform. It did not feel normal, man. It felt so foreign, so weird, and it's such a odd feeling to try to explain. And it still feels weird sometimes, man. I'm going to be honest. It still feels weird sometimes being like, I'm not in the military anymore. I'm never going to have to put that uniform on again. But there's also never, like, there's never a real time for me to. Like, I'm not going to be the guy that, like, walks around in my uniform after I got out. But it's like, it's so weird knowing that that is a part of my life that is gone. That uniform has been tucked away in my closet for years now. And, like, I have no reason to touch it. Hate the fact that odd onions have to grow with carrots. It's stupid. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna throw some chickens at you. Bam. Eat these. They threw a little going away party for me at work. Nice to know I had a positive impact here for the years I worked here. That's good, man. That's really nice. I didn't get a going away party at work. Because I quit my job 2 months before I was shipping out for boot camp. I instead had my manager asking me not to quit because he, dragged his ass on hiring a replacement for me, and it's really, you need to stay because we need the help and blah blah blah. So that's what I got. Every time these fucking refinance people ask me a question, I'm like, you already have the answer. I've already given you the answer, or you should have the answer. Fucking Christ. I mentioned it didn't take time. Yeah, no, that manager was a piece of shit. One day I'll do a story about him. I did the story about malicious compliance with customers. And I planned on doing one talking about the shitty bosses I had at that company. And I just haven't yet. Because I had a good few moments with just the bosses at that company that were garbage. Some of them were great. Some of them were really great. Some of them were straight shit. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take this with me in case the refinance guy calls me. Just eating my... Okay, I'm back, obviously. Clearly, you can see me. I'm physically here. And now they're calling me.